scientists, our nutrition students consisting of Ahmad Elang, Faradila Putri, Frica Delia, Ikhwan Hadi Alwi, and Unma Arifati will guide information about the influence of diet on mental health. In nutrition, diet is the sum of food consumed by a person of older organism. The word diet often implies the use of specific intake of nutrition from health or weight management reasons. Although humans are omnivorous, each culture and each person holds some food preference or some food taboos. The brain is control and regular most of the body vital function, function or not. For this reason, it is essential that the brain receive a steady supply of fuel and oxygen. The fuel is obtained by metabolism nutrition made available in the bloodstream. Originating in this state food, the brain consumes 20% of the daily intake of calories. That is 4,000 calories a day. Structurally, about 60% of the brain is fat, consisting of high cholesterol and PUFEs.
Thus, the food one eats is directly linked to one's hunger and function, and thus affect the working of the mind. Many studies have found that diets that are too rich in refined sugar are toxic to brain functioning because the high content of simple sugar stress the pancreas and induce insulin resistance. The high sugar level with compensatory insulin response stimulate the counter-reactive of autonomic neurotransmitters like cortisol and glucagon. These are known to produce increased anxiety, hunger, and irritability. Moreover, they induce inflammatory and oxidative stress. This has been linked to an exacerbation and symptom of depression and autoimmune disorder. This finding has led to a magnified of nutritional disparity and discrepancy between food, milk, microbiota, and human behavior.
The deficiency of nutrients like cobalamin, folate, and zinc is known to be associated with symptoms of depression and dementia, cognitive decline, and irritability. Both overeating and food insecurity are associated with mood and anxiety disorder. Mental illness is ranked among two largest contributors to the global health burden, especially depression, which account for the major chunk of disability and the more developed countries, especially in the group of 15 until 44 years. Therefore, it is crucial to explore nutritional techniques to ameliorate this condition. Not only do people eat differently when anxious or depressed, but this change might occur in either direction. Conversely, depression may be the result and last party of poor eating habits or may become worsened by the inability of the patient to stop eating comfort food and push or such inability may be financial, psychological, or heterogenic.
Serotonin is neuroendocrine neurotransmitter that helps to control sleep and appetite, inhibit pain, and to regulate mood. About 95% of the serotonin is produced in the gut, which in neurons the anterior plexus contains 100 million nerve cells. Thus, the gut is intimately involved in emotional regulation, in perception, and vital psychological function. Interestingly, the function of this neuron and their secretion of serotonin and other neurotransmitters is closely regulated by the metabolic byproducts of the trillion or so bacteria that comprise the gut microbiome. These bacteria ensure epithelial layer integrity for the intestine, preventing the entry of bacterial toxins and pathogens into the systemic circulation. They also prevent the spread of inflammation beyond the gut, enhance nutrient absorption, and activate gut-brain neural pathways. The gut-brain axis. Monoamine neurotransmitters are synthesized from amino acid in a process that is mediated by mineral-dependent cofactors. Both folate and vitamin B12 are essential for the methylation that occurs during this synthetic process, also regulating the formation of homocysteine, a metabolite that is strongly linked to cardiovascular risk and depression. Fat, such as omega-3 fatty acid or FAS, are known to be essential component of neural cells membrane. Also play a role in many vital neural processes such as neurotransmission, gene expression, neurogenesis, and neuronal survival. They are also known to have antioxidant properties. Omega-3 fatty acids are used to treat a number of psychological disorders, including attention deficit hyperactivity disorder or ADHD, depression, bipolar depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD. A high omega-6 proportion is linked to a higher incidence of this condition, especially the first two. The standard Western diet is rich in omega-6 but low in omega-3 fatty acids, primarily because of the consumption of refined flour and sugar, and highly processed food and low amounts of seafood, including fish and grass-fed beef. This important molecule is implicated in the plasticity and survival of neuron and neurogenesis. It is thus in many mental health conditions, including depression, PTSD, and schizophrenia, and is affected by many antidepressants that are commonly prescribed.
Not only so, but the former presentment of the fruit and vegetable in ferment from with probiotic protecting the gutway, enhancing the content of hair, promoting growth, microbes, and reducing or preventing inflammation throughout the body, thus including more food with omega-3 fats in the diet when on inflammation inducing medication, not only prevent inflammatory changes but also prevent the induction of depression in some individuals, according to research. Admittedly, early work, depressive tendencies or threshold might prevent the beneficial effect of healthy food from manifesting themselves as reduced inflammation or improved mood. Secondly, only some depressed individuals show this inflammatory tendency, which might mean that diet play this role role in only a proportion of people, perhaps with other inflammatory conditions or due to constitutional factors.
Many experts would recommend that people pay attention to the relationship between their diet and the food they eat over a month or at least 2 weeks. If the cloud reduce or eliminate processed food and sugar for this period of time before bringing back this food one by one, it will be instructive to notice how the failed better eating strategies are essential to promote mental health and recovery from mental illness. Not only does the Mediterranean diet affect the availability of the basic building block of the brain and neural neurons, including myelin, the neural membrane, and monoamine neurotransmitter, which is modulated schizophrenic behavior to alter neuroplasticity, mood, system inflammation, and determine the health and status the good microbiome. Many traditional diets are known to include mostly nutrition, whole food, without most processed. The role of a dietary specialist in helping patients with mentally ill health to cause approach that promote the ability to take care of oneself and enhance one's health is very important and should be encouraged.